ways of using the past simple. And we'll start from the formula. The formula is very easy for you guys, very easy. So, you know that there are two types of the verbs. Regular and irregular verbs. So about irregular verbs, you can watch the video after this one, because if you don't miss my classes, you know how to use and you know all the types, all the forms of the irregular verbs. But for regular verbs, you have to remember that we have to add the endings ed or d to the verb. So, for example, to play, and if you want to form the past simple, in the past simple, it will be played. Okay, played. ed. The same as with the study and studied. To study and studied. But here we change y for I, because the previous letter is consonant. D. Here is a vowel and here is consonant. If it's a consonant, so we change from y for I. So studied. ed. Okay? So let's move on to the first way of using the past simple. It's a completed action in the past, or finished action in the past. For example, Mr. Moore, that's me, conducted a class yesterday. So it's done. I coped with my task, I finished it, I gave you like a class, and that's it. Okay? So here we have the verb conduct and ed at the end of the verb. ed. Mr. Mark conducted a class yesterday. Alright? So for example, Jane cooked dinner last evening. But I think that it's not right. She's too lazy. Okay, so did you understand that? Let's move on to the second way of using the past simple. So this is habits in the past. So something that you did on a regular basis in the past. Okay? So for example, Tom played the violin when he was a child. I can say that I played the violin when I was a child, but I was not so happy about that. Alright? Okay, so for example, let's make up one more example. He played football when he was a student. So he played football on a regular basis when he studied at university. Okay? So, habits in the past. You got it. Okay, so let's move on to the third way of using the past simple. So this is a duration in the past. For example, he lived in the US 2 years, or for 2 years. Okay? Then he studied in Moscow for 3 years. Okay? So 3 years, and he doesn't study in Moscow anymore. Okay? He doesn't like the city anymore, and he moved to the US again. So for a certain period of time, if you don't understand this, here is now, and here's 2 years of living in the US. 2 years. So 2 years has gone, and now he is, for example, in Zimbabwe. Who knows where he is? Okay, so let's move on to the final way of using the past simple. It's a series of completed actions. So for example, if you have the key, you came home, you open the door with your key and you lock the door. Or let's say I really like this quote by Julius Caesar, if you know such an emperor, Julius Caesar, like he came, he saw, and he conquered. Okay, came, this is an irregular verb. He came, so we take came. Yes. He saw, it's also an irregular verb. He saw, saw, seen, so we take the second form and we write saw. But the regular verb is conquer because we have ed at the end. Okay, ed, he conquered. All right. So before we wrap up, I would like to give you some homework. So write down 4 statements or 4 sentences according to the 4 rules that I've just gave you. Okay? So, don't forget to like this video, to share this with your friends and followers, to press the bell button, and to subscribe to my channel. Not to miss my classes. Okay, bye.